Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Good people, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. A few days ago, the Southeast, precisely Anambra State, got a letter from an unknown group and they were telling them of their intended attack on 10 local government areas at any time, give their conditions why they will stop the attack, and they also said that the military, the security architecture of the state should get ready for them. Now, the state governor, Charles Soludo, have reacted to it, and also the Inspector General of Police have set up a new strategy he's going to adopt in the southeast. We're going to be looking at all of these in a jiffy, but before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do well to hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, there is intention across communities in Anambra State following a threat issued by some UGM to attack 10 local government council in the state anytime. A letter sent to the council area by an anonymous group warned security operatives to get ready for action in Biafra land. The group in its letter listed the council area to be attacked as Ihiala, Agwata, Oka North, Newi South, Oka South, Edimili North, Edimili South, Orumba North, Orumba South, and Anambra East. This local council should wait for us, so that we are warning the governor that it is time for action and not time to speak big grammar. All the security men in the area should get ready for action. Go and tell the president to release our Oga boss, Nnamdi Kanu, or face continuous war. This is the final warning, the letter reads. Now, reacting to the threat, the state government assured the people and residents of their safety and protection, saying that security agencies are working around the clock to maintain law and order. The statement, signed by Governor Chukwuma Soludo, Chief Press Secretary Christian Aborime, yesterday said that the anonymous letter, no doubt, is intended to create tension and fear among the peace-loving people of the state. He urged the people to remain calm and law-abiding as government would soon restore normalcy. Meanwhile, the Inspector General of the Police, IGP Usman Alkali Baba, has disclosed that the Nigerian police force will be deploying new strategies to reduce attack in the southeast and equally secure the country. The Deputy Inspector General in charge of research and planning, John Amadi, made the disclosure yesterday while in Anambra to honor departed colleague DIG Joseph Ebunike and other police personnel who lost their lives in the line of duty. Amadi, who represented the IGP, explained that the force was coming up with new strategies, including taking the battle to the criminals, warning that the era of senior officers giving orders from their offices were over. The IGP said his management team is doing everything possible to secure the country and provide an enabling environment for people to go about their lawful businesses. According to him, he said here in Anambra, the CP and his team are doing everything possible to ensure that these incidents of UGM are reduced to the barest minimum. In another development, the troops of 34 Brigade Nigerian Army have discovered a cartage of arms and ammunition suspected to belong to the elements of the indigenous people of Biafra and its armed affiliate ESN after a gun duel at Amaifeke Akata Road in Olu local government area of Imo State. Army spokesperson Brigadier General Oyema Wachuku said the firearms were discovered during troop operation to clear separatist hideout in the area. Troops uncovered the weapons concealed in a black Toyota Camry after they were successfully surmounted. Ambushes staged by members of the group who have been overpowered by the gallant troops abandoned the vehicles and weapons in the heat of the combat. and fled the scene. After a thorough search, the troop recovered all the weapons they saw, and they took it from the group. All right, but guess what? Our interest is really focused on what the government intends to do to reduce the rate of the tax in Southeast. I just watched a clip some few minutes ago about this whole issue of attacks and all of that, and I now come to a point where um, I wish the likes of Anambra State Governor can also um, see some of these clips and know what to do, especially when it comes to the issue of bringing down tension in Anambra State. I know that what is happening in the state, if checked very well, should be traceable to some political forces and also those who um, are against his government. But at the same time, it's important for him to do things just to let them understand that he has stock of good stuff for them. You understand? I know they will always present Nnamdi Kanu so that the people can support them, but I know very well that their intent is not to see him being released, because they won't have any other good reason that will lure the people into supporting them in the activities. But right now, I feel that a lot of things should be considered and also should be addressed, especially from the state level, giving an opportunity for some of these guys to understand that there's a plan of a better job for them. There's a bigger plan in the area of changing the narrative in terms of poor supply or poor provision of some basic infrastructure, in the state. Unfortunately, I know that right now the wounds in the hearts of the people have grown so big. That's why we are seeing the people themselves, the communities and the rest, are even supporting these hoodlums. And the reason they are supporting them is because the issue of marginalization, this issue of injustice, the issue of lack of fairness has stayed for too long not attended to. Every time it comes up, somebody sweeps it under the carpet. That's why we are seeing the communities can't even point at who these guys are and all of that. They are wishing to see them even override the government, and because of what? The fact that they have been little or no justice in this area. Soludo needs to step up his game, not only from the military perspective, but also look for a way to reach out to the people. Because one of the things I've noticed is that if you want to use military power to subdue a people who are angry and who have justification for their anger, it won't end. At the end of the day, all your infrastructure will be destroyed. You understand? So even as you're also employing the services of the military and the police to fight miscreants who are involved in stealing and criminality, at the same time reaching out to the people in very clear terms, let your moves be provable that it has good intention, not just big English that like they say, but try to prove to them, hey, we have good plans for you guys, and this is the good plan, and start pushing it ahead. Because what I'm seeing in the South is the nearest future. Who knows if Southeast will not be worse than Afghanistan? You understand? These groups are coming on virtually on a daily basis. The military and the police are doing all their best to see how they can shut them down. But you just realize they are increasing from different quarters, representing different interests. So right now, something very drastic in terms of reconciliation must be done, at least to curtail, even if you're not going to totally eradicate it, but at least to curtail it to the barest minimum. That's where we like to leave it. Go to